15 and 16. And 2 minutes. Go. 15 and 16. Alright, guys. Alright, so we're on page 31, okay? Do you remember your cheat sheet on page 38? Or 28? Grab your cheat sheet from page 28, okay? Let's do what we were doing yesterday. Let's finish up some graphics stuff. Okay, there were 3 types of graphs that we talked about yesterday. Does anybody remember the 3 types of graphs that we talked about yesterday? Because that was one of your learning targets. Absolute value. Identity. What did identity look like? It was like a diagonal line, right? And then there was one more. A constant. All right, that was your first learning target. And then yesterday we also talked about our next learning target, which was you had to describe what these graphs did, right? And the last one that we need to finish up today is graphing all this stuff. So we started it yesterday, and now we're on number 5. Do y'all think y'all can do number 5 real quick? Do you think you can try it? See if you can try it real quick on number 5. We're on page 31. Keep your cheat sheet handy, though. Keep page 28 handy. And we're going to try number 31. You might want to take page 28 out. So that way you can have it handy with you. So what did that 1 tell us? Change the sign, -1. And where does that tell you to move? Which way? It's just, no. Not when it's on the inside. Left 1. There you go. So you're going to translate left 1. All right, what does 2 tell us? Down, how much? All right, so you're going to translate down 2. And what does that guy tell us? Reflect where? Over the x-axis. There you go. Alright, so you're going to start at the origin. And I'm going to move left 1, down 2, then put my dot. Okay? Because you always start at the origin. And you go left 1 and down 2, just like it said to do. Always start at the origin. Alright, from that point, you're not going to go out 1, up 1, out 1, up 1 like we did yesterday, because what happens? It reflected, so how am I going to do that one? How am I going to make this graph flip upside down? You go out and down. There you go. So out and down, out and down, out and down. Okay? See how it flipped upside down? I think it was Chandra yesterday that told us that it looked like a mountain. It was upside down. Alright, what about number 6? Alright, number 6. Do you have any kind of number that you're adding or subtracting here in the back? Nope. So where am I going to start? The origin. Now look at your cheat sheet. What are you doing to that 3? You're multiplying. And when you multiply, it's either going to stretch it vertically or compress it vertically. Since it's a whole number, it's going to stretch it vertically. So that 3 is kind of like our slope, kind of. So how do you write 3 as a fraction? There you go. So I'm going to rise 3 and run 1. But since it's an absolute value, I've got to make that nice pretty V shape, so now I got to go the other way. I got to go up 3 and left 1. See that nice pretty V shape? See how it got pulled upwards? Are y'all okay? Yeah? No? Alright, see if you can try number 7 then. If you're all ready to go, see if you can try number 7. Says the same thing. Alright guys, where are you going to start on number 7? At the origin, at 0, okay? Alright, so we're going to start at 0. And what's my slope? Come on guys, what's my slope? 1/2. Very good. But since it has to make a V shape, you got to go the other way. So up 1 and left 2. Okay? Alright, flip over. Let's go. Let's keep going. Alright, so we did 32. Alright, let's go to 33. Alright, here we go. So let's look at 13, okay? Mark out 14. We're not going to do 14. What were the directions on the other page? Because 13 is just continued from the other day. So what's the very first thing it says to do? Okay, which is, there you go. You have to write both words. You can abbreviate, but you got to write both words. You can't just write absolute. Then what's it say to do? Describe a transformation, right? So what's this guy do? Beautiful. All right, what's this guy do? Yeah, so what's the vocab word? Before that, dilates, yep. 3, which means stretch vertically. Got to use those vocab words, okay? All right, what about this guy? What's he do? Opposite sign, there you go, positive 1. And think about it. Think about a number line. On a number line, where are positive 1? To the left or to the right? Right. To the right. So it's gonna. What's that vocab word though? Starts with a T. Translates. There you go. Translates right 1 and what's that guy do? Up 2. There you go. So translates right 1 and up 2. Y'all okay? All right, here's what I want you to do. I want you to try 15 and 16. You can turn your desk around and work with somebody if you want to. You can move around and work with somebody if you want to. I don't care. Let's just try to get these done, okay? If you want to work with your partner, go, because we're going to have several of these. Just go for it. Okay. All right, when you finish with those 2, flip over on the back. We're going to do the next 3. Okay, we're supposed to be taking it left or right. Okay, 2 on the inside. Where's your cheat sheet? Over here. Where's the 2 at? Okay. Alright, so even on 15, what's that 2 tell you to do? Where are you going to start? No. You go up 2. Alright, and what's your slope, Kaylee? Okay, so I'm going to go up 1, right 1. Since it's an absolute value, I've got to go the other way. Y'all okay? Yes, no, maybe? Alright. What about number 16? Mario, what's number 16 tell you to do? Which, positive 3? There you go. So I'm going to go right 3. Very good job. And then, Reagan, what's my slope? There you go. But since it's an absolute value, I've got to go both ways. Y'all okay? Yeah? All right, let's flip over. Keep going. Keep going with your partner. right, Hannah, what's the 4 tell us to do on number 17? Left 4, very good. All right, Emma, what's the 2 tell us to do? There you go. All right, so guys, you've just got 2 moves. You got to start at the origin. You're going to go left 4, down 2, then put your dot, okay? You got 2 moves. And then, Maddie, what's my slope? What now? There you go. And since it's an absolute value, you got to go both ways. All right, well, what's this negative on number 18 tell us to do? There you go. Okay, Alex, what's the 2 inside tell us to do? There you go. And Chandra, what's that negative 3 in the back tell us to do? Perfect. All right, so we're going to start at the origin, and we're going to go left 2, down 3, then put a dot. But this time, instead of going out 1, up 1, out 1, up 1, what am I going to do this time? Down 1. Very good. And since it's an absolute value, you've got to do it on both sides. Y'all okay? All right. Okay, number 19 is a little different, though. Number 19, are you adding or subtracting anything in the back? Just like you do when you graph a line, you're going to start where? At the origin. There you go. And just like when you graph a line, that 4 in the front tells you what? The 4 in the front of the x is always what? The slope. Very good. Anything in front of x is always your slope. So you're going to go up 4 and right 1. But because it's an absolute value, you've got to go the other way. Y'all okay? Okay. All right. We got one more, I think. We have one more to do? Last one? Yep, number 20. Okay. Y'all started that one yet? Okay. Y'all try that one real quick. Try number 20. All right. So Andres, where am I going to start on number 20? At 0. Very good. And Mina, what's my slope on number 20? 1/3. So I'm going to up 1 and right 3. And because it's absolute value, I need to do the other way. And that compresses it, right? It pushes it down. Is that okay? Yeah? Alright. So, here's what we're going to do, guys. We finished everything. We're going to review tomorrow. And unfortunately, we're going to probably have to have a test on Monday. I know we hate Monday tests, but there's not really any way around it because of the 2 days that we missed, okay? Y'all okay? Yeah? Alright, if you want to, the back of your study guide is on the table over there. Let's go ahead and grab that off the table, and let's start working on some of those. That way we can get finished with some of this stuff. It's just the graphs that we've been doing. We'll go over the other stuff tomorrow, okay? Go back. Hold on, let me close this.